Welcome to another episode of This Just Thing. My name, as always, Phil Balabano.
Still Pantelis.
My stool almost fell over, so let's do the news. I don't know what just happened.
I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm newsing.
A black man has accused, and let's listen carefully today because the climate has changed. A black man accused French police of raping him. It's fucking terrible.
Okay, hold on, Phil. Already that goddamn statement, very inflammatory. A black man. What does that matter, Phil? Just say a man.
Well,
I thought we were over this race stuff.
I'm just reading what it says here.
Okay.
And remember, this is an article from another time. It's actually old news. It's from 2017, but I felt like it was pertinent
It's the past,
today.
Phil.
It is from the past. Pre-crisis.
Okay.
So a black man, a pre-crisis black man, accused French police of raping him.
Okay. It sounds like something the French police would do, though.
Yeah, it does. By the time Theo arrived at the French emergency room on February 2nd, 2017, he was covered in blood.
That's horrible.
And now a statement from the French police.
Yes.
The gendarmes? Is that what they're called or something?
I don't know what they're called.
Police claim it was an accident.
Hold on a second, Phil. It was an accident that he was sent to the hospital, or it was an accident they raped him?
Doctors discovered that his primary injury had been caused by a police truncheon, which I assume is like a baton, one that had been forced inside the man's rectum during a violent encounter with multiple officers multiple times. Now,
Whoa,
hold on, wait. So this is the motion, okay? They have the baton and they're like, huh, get down, huh. How many? You know how big an asshole is? It's not a big target. You can't hit it multiple times, go in, pull out with blood and shit on it, and not notice. He was sodomized purposely. I'm saying it. This man was sodomized.
So hold on, he was repeatedly raped by accident. Let me ask you a question. I'm not saying...
It's hard to even get into.
First of all, I feel terrible for this guy.
Yes, it's fucking Theo.
I feel
Poor
terrible.
I hope he's doing
I
well.
told you the cops are a gang, Phil. Now, here's my thing. How do you accidentally rape someone multiple times? There's a lot of questions here, Phil. But also to the publicist of the police in France. That's the best you could come up with. Yo, so this guy says you raped him. It's like, yep. Like multiple times, a lot of use.
We did.
Oui. All right, listen. We can't say that you fucking raped him before I can get mad. We gotta think of a good excuse. Well, what would be a good excuse? You say it was a fucking accident, bro. You say you accidentally raped him, just like the Nazis accidentally came into France. Same shit.
We did it, but it was not on purpose. We only raped him by accident many times.
What the fuck?
During the violent encounter, Theo said officers spit on him.
Oh, Brian, I'm getting angry.
Like to lubricate, I guess. And called him such names as... Can I say this on the show? Am I allowed? It's in quotations.
Yeah, you can't. YouTube is gonna... It's the N-word that ends with an O.
But grow,
yeah.
You know? And bitch.
Long knee.
Long knee. Yeah, they called him long knee and female dog. Because we're trying to be a bit more kid-friendly on the show.
We're a bunch of fucking assholes.
They're a bunch of fucking assholes. And
First
this
of
is
all,
why people
let me
hate
say
the
something
fucking
to you.
police.
I got a message to the rapey police officers, right? Yeah, I see you being very aggressive, calling this guy names and insulting him, acting like he's beneath you. Yeah, he's beneath you. Then why did you rape his sexy ass, right? So if I don't find something attractive, right, I'm not gonna have sex with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're talking shit.
Hold on.
They're like,
say
you're so ugly and disgusting. This erection of mine proves it. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, but you just said it. You fucking nailed it. You said, why would you fuck something that you're not attracted to? So let's find out.
They're talking?
No, well, someone is.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Consent. Dead men tell no tales, sirs.
What happened? What we found out here is that a lot of women have succumbed to peer pressure. It's a terrible way to live.
Here's
the thing. I know people are going to be like, why is Phil bringing up old news? He just hates the police. Phil, as a matter of fact, does not actually hate the police.
I don't really hate the police.
Doesn't really hate.
They hate me,
He hates
though.
a lot of stuff, but he doesn't hate the police.
I don't hate very many things.
Hates visible minorities. That confirmed. Case closed. The police, as long as they're white.
This was a fun gag.
Right.
This was a fun gag the first 3 seasons.
This is the time.
It is not okay anymore.
This is the best time to fucking Phil. Yes, I heard you
No,
don't
they're
like,
gonna dox me.
I heard you don't like visible minorities, bro.
Aren't I technically a visible minority?
No, we're invisible minorities.
Because we don't matter.
Yeah, I've wondered that.
That's the first time I've made physical contact with someone who isn't living in my house in 90 days.
Oh.
It feels good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, I've always wondered that, what they call... Because they used to just call us ethnics, which I hated.
I like ethnics. It makes me sound like I go to reggae parties. Like, the ethnic world music. But if you hate the police...
You're so ethnic. I was like, I speak English, bro.
If you hate the police that much, there's hope. Because there is a place, a utopia, where there are no police.
Called
a
jail.
police-free zone. No, there are lots of
Oh,
police
okay.
there. Because they do bad things too sometimes. And that is the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, a.k.a. Chaz.
Holy shit, we went there.
We went there. You see why I went back in time to go to the future? You do it.
Yes.
You love Chaz so much. You're
Listen,
such a big proponent
I'm
of Chaz.
very impressed with Chaz, and I'll tell you why. Because Chaz
He's a
is
great surfer.
bunch of Antifa soldiers got together and said, you know what?
They're not called soldiers. They're called partisans.
Oh, whatever the fuck they're called. So a bunch of these lunatics got together and they said, look, we don't like the way society is structured. All right, we don't like your fucking
Fair
borders, which are fucking racist.
I
All
can
right,
get behind that.
we don't like people being in charge. Everyone here is equal. Okay, and we don't like people that work hard having more stuff than us. Everyone here is going to share in all the luxuries and all of the amazing things that Chaz has to offer. So they took over 6 Seattle blocks, also known
In
as
the Capitol Hill district.
yeah, in the Capitol Hill. I mean, it's fucking Seattle, so who the fuck gives a shit? But they took 6 city blocks, and then it took about 3 days for them to devolve from this utopia to having a warlord. A warlord is in
Lord
charge of
of
that
war?
country. Also, the whole racist walls thing. They put up walls to block their borders,
Who is the warlord?
and they're also this SoundCloud rapper.
Penny
Raz.
guy?
His name is Raz.
Raz is the Lord of Chaz?
Yeah, Raz is the Lord of Chaz. Yeah.
Well played. Honestly, well played. So they're super progressive. Their leader is a man of color.
Yes, yes.
That's
They're
amazing.
leader. So now they've erected borders, which used to be racist. So yeah, they have borders.
I know,
They
I
have
just
walls.
laughed at erected,
They're
sorry.
checking people's papers now, right? Papers.
Wait, whoa. Antifa, an organization that was in its creation was meant to fight the Nazis.
Yeah, no.
Is actually saying, "Can I see your papers?"
Yeah, they're super. They're
Amazing.
super fascist. They're super fascist.
Amazing.
Then this is another great part. They thought that food magically gets delivered to grocery stores.
It
right?
does, doesn't it?
So then they're like, yeah, I've seen this shit on TV, bro. You just gotta put some seeds on a plant. So I've seen guys with fucking devil sticks dancing around
They still
on
make
mud
those.
and putting the mud on him, and they're like, "These seeds are gonna grow, man." And then someone's like, first of all, you didn't plant that correctly. You're stepping on the goddamn."
This is fucking what happens
seeds."
when you cancel Burning Man. This is
It's,
what happens.
it's fucking hilarious. And then someone's like, even if they were to grow, it's gonna take a couple weeks. Some of these things are actually gonna take months. And they're like, who in the what now? Who in the what? There's shit on the streets. It took 3-4 days for it to devolve and turn into fucking like Albania. It didn't take long. It
And
didn't take long.
not the fun part of Albania.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
take long.
So, I've gotten into arguments with people about Chaz and how it's a blueprint for the future. And I was like, look, guys, what's that fucking quote from Batman?
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
And officially, I'm suggesting that becomes Antifa's new slogan. Exactly that. Because that is what's happened. An organization.
We're so anti-fascist, we're fascist, bro. It's fascisception.
You cannot fucking say I'm against authoritarian rule and then impose through violence your will.
Best video you're gonna
What
see.
the fuck?
Phil, bring it up right now.
How
I
do I
hope Phil
find
brings
it?
up this
How do I
goddamn
find
video.
it? How do I
There's a
find it?
man who drives into Chaz and he's like, guys, I'm here to help. And he's bringing cola to share with his Chaz buddies, okay? Listen to this. And then they rob him, they beat the shit out of him, they steal his cell phone, his money, everything he had in fucking Chaz dollars, right? And then while all that stuff is fucking happening, he's crying. He's like, why'd you rob me? People are going around him to comfort him. And there's a woman who's pretending to comfort him. Yeah, it's this video. And she fucking steals a can of Coke. You can see her. And then she walks off. And then you hear off camera, click, click,
So
her
let's
opening
watch
the
it
can.
with sound on.
It is amazing.
I just had my keys broken, stolen, got jumped, had my phone stolen, and then just fucks let it all happen.
Yeah, they all let it happen.
That guy was laughing.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots. It's a bunch of dummies.
What the fuck?
Whoa, look at her, look at her. Look at her. She's stealing the Coke. She stole the cola, and it's fucking shitty cola, too. Look. Wait till you hear the opening the can.
It's vanilla Coke.
All these police around this bitch are mean.
You heard that? That was the best. The sound of Chaz. Subscribe, notify.
bell, the bell.
YouTube is fucking with us, right? YouTube doesn't like our anti-racism campaign, and they're trying not to notify you of our anti-racist videos.
YouTube algorithm.
Don't fall for the trap.
Don't do it. It's a trap. My name is Phil Balabanos.
That's his name. I confirm. I am Pantelis.
He's still Pantelis.
Keep it gangster.
Yeah. Cultural appropriation.